The cheapest SMS service in the Gambia, brought to you by the coolest network, AfriCell. Text all day, every day with your friends and loved ones to AfriCell network for only 40 bututs per SMS. The texting never stops. AfriCell, always hook you up.
With AfriCell, you're never out of credit even if you're out of cash. Borrow up to $250 as credit with the AfriCell Cholera Credit. Send a blank SMS to 152 to activate the Cholera Credit. AfriCell Cholera Credit, the solution for you. Do you enjoy talking on the phone? Well, if so, enjoy 1,000 minutes of talk time from your AfriCell line to your loved one or your favorite person for $150. Dial star 135 hash to get your very own 1,000 minutes of talk time. Let's talk. Talk till you drop. Enjoy free calls every morning between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Pay for the first minute and the rest of your call is free. Nothing beats this. Let the conversation begin.
Hey viewers, my name is Awadeen, and today we're going live on GRTS and Block TV. On behalf of my co-models, we are going to be talking about three main subjects today: personal hygiene, mental health, and makeup. We have two main guests who are going to educate us on this topic. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum barin jibirla nin lamoyla ndeto mu bakari bi saneleting from Face Africa Runway project bi na kachale sotale jang muli ala ne ko aba mul makoyla pour na understanding soto wala faham ro kenyato mun sembentu yata sondomo courant wala makeup aning bola seniando na luntam flo soto jamu mul makoyla faham ro nyin kenyala mbale GRTS aning Block TV ala braka.
Assalamualaikum askan bi tay ñu ngi live GRTS ak Block TV maa ngi tudda Nancy Riley maa ngi bokk ci Face Africa Runway Project Gambia man tay maa ngi fi ak sama mbokki model yi pour wasi walum set jafe-jafe feebari xel ak makeup tay ñu ngi am ñaari gan yi ñuy jàppale ci waxtaanum walum set jafe-jafe ak makeup jafe-jafe feebari xel ak makeup jërë leen jëf.
Hi viewers, how are you all doing? My name is Fat Fai. I'm a nurse and a social worker, and I'm also the proprietor of Fayez Home Care for the elderly and the ill here in the Gambia. I'm also a GBV case management trainer and a service provider. I'm so honored to be here today with Face Africa team to talk about mental health and hygiene in general. I'm here with my new sister, lady who will be taking on makeup. I'm really honored to be here today. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum badin jiber lanin lamoy lal ntalong Fat Fay min Gambian oleti mbijang Gambian kanyo sembente yandi nang min no solti anin social worker wakola fanangana kafundingo ste kafumi Fayez Home Care for the elderly and the ill min ka demaro janjandi nang sate dingol yani mo mba sate kan jati ken ala silo kanam bitulo namba sirin nan jan nim Face Africa timo pour nga si nga kacana nga nyoso hakilo la nang kara sabola mi yalon ko mental health senea anim fanam me ko pona alnimbar.
Viewers, my name is Lady Mariama King. I'm part of the Face Africa Runway Project Executive. I'm here to talk about makeup and personal hygiene with my sister and mental health. Yeah, we're honored to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and stay tuned. We have like a lot of interesting topics for you, and I guess the models will really like the topics. And then, so, Assalamu alaikum, mbokk yi ak andu jaama ak xarit yu ñuy seetaan ñu ngi fi tey live on GRTS ak Block TV. Pour waxtaan wàllum makeup personal hygiene ak feebari xel maa ngi fi ak suma sister dinañ ci gën a waxtaan ak model si so jërëjëf nañ xuuse.
Again, it's Fatu. Like I just previously said, we're here to talk about very important things today here. With these amazing, beautiful young models here in the Gambia. You all look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I'm here with my sister, my new sister lady. Yeah, so I'm covering the area of mental health and also hygiene. She will be doing makeup and hygiene also. So when we talk about mental health, do we know that this month was World Mental Health Day?
Yes.
October?
Yes.
Did we do something about it?
Yes.
No? Yes, no? Okay, that's fair enough. Anyway, today, November 10th, was celebrated internationally, like World Mental Health Day, and globally. So it's a topic that affects everyone, either directly or indirectly. And we did things here in the Gambia to commemorate the day, celebrate together with people that are directly affected with mental health and also indirectly affected with mental health. Maybe in the later on we can go deep into the whole thing. But when we talk about mental health, what do we understand by mental health? Hey.
Hello, my name is Awadeen, and my understanding of mental health has to do with your emotional. Hello, my name is Awadeen, and my understanding of mental health has to do with your emotional, psychological, and social well-being. Has to do with the way you feel, the way you think, and the way you act, basically. Thank you.
What you like? I'm not a teacher, by the way. And I don't believe in like the right answer or the wrong answer. It's just how we understand things and help each other to comprehend more. You're totally on track on that. It's okay. You can sit down.
Thank you.
Anyway, you're really right. It has to do with everything. It has to do with everything. Our upstairs, when it's not stable, and when I say upstairs, I'm talking about our brain, right? When it's not stable, can we even function? No. We can't. It's gonna affect us like on like all four corners of our lives. It doesn't matter whether it's outside or home or at school or at work. And earlier on I said mental health affects us all directly or indirectly, whether you have experienced it personally yourself or you know somebody who is very close to you who has experienced mental health. But then we talk about mental health. Do we know how to go about helping people or ourselves when we affected with these kind of things? Yes.
Hey, my name is Nancy Riley. I wouldn't actually give the specific answer to that, but I would say from experience and what I know about how to help, I think it is best to interact with a person, talk to them, get them to open up, like be the comfort person that they need, get to understand their problems and what triggers it. And I think that is the best way to start getting help than just keeping it to yourself.
Exactly.
Or judging.
Exactly. You're totally right. This is why it's important. You guys probably have never even met each other prior to this Face Africa project. And I've seen how you guys interacted since I came here. I can see like some sisterhood, some brotherhood here. And it's about bonding. Right now, if you guys say someone here going through something and you don't have that relationship, how are you going to help each other out? It's not going to happen. And some will go forward, some will just be stuck in one place. Is that healthy? No. It is not. It's not healthy. And it's what you say is, I'm saying it again, you're totally right. You need to start building trust within not just your immediate family, your friends. The random person on the street, when you walk around, say hello, hi, how are you doing? Let me tell you something. This how you doing can change somebody's life forever. Are you okay? It can change somebody's. I know it will change my life forever. Maybe someone has done it for me in the past, and and I've learned from it. So kindness is priceless. Hi, a smile. You don't even have to say anything. Just smile at the person. You do that few times. You walk past. Hey, Patu, you okay? I see, okay, this girl or this guy is friendly and stuff. Maybe I don't even know your name. I can walk up and say, I'm sorry, what's your name? You keep saying hello and stuff. This is where relationships start. And maybe you will end up knowing that person better than you even know yourself. Maybe that person is going through so much trauma, and he or she, I say he or she, because we need to understand that women are not the only ones that are vulnerable. Do we agree on that? We need to be fair with the guys, not so.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay, so you never know what this person is going through. But that kindness, for you, maybe it's just something little, but that kindness can go a long way. Never hesitate to stop by the street. Here in the Gambia, we do not have a lot of homeless people. I say this to friends overseas. Even our people that are mentally unstable, they don't sleep like on the street. Yeah? But even somebody who you know is like homeless or whatsoever, you pass by, say hello, smile. You never know the impact that it will have on that person. You know, in Mandinka, they say something like, "Nie moso nyala." We've got people that understand Mandinka here, yeah? Ne hada ba di moso nyala, aka ha nyila le. Nit ki soko meye but, daf la ñeme. Ndax du, soko meye but, mi ko yep. If you show friendliness and a welcoming gesture towards somebody, wouldn't the person be comfortable reaching out to you for whatever support it is? Yes. And I don't mean like financial support. Maybe just a hug, or just like to to lean on you and just cry. Why come nitki so come bodula nyeme? Even this goes even with our own parents. If you don't have that bonding with your parents, with your siblings, with your neighbors, things are not gonna work. You can be suffering from things. You can be going through a lot of trauma. And you don't go to the right people because you don't know how to reach out to them. Say, like, let's say example. Right now, you am nit ko xamne mentally mu ngi dem through a lot of things. Muna muna talk sax man mi nga xamne musuma xam. Mu confide in me, tell me very personal things. Waaye mun na am mu ngi toogaa ni fi nga xam ne dafa bokk amoon ndey ak baay xamul loolu si moom. Loolu ko war ñaaka déggoo, ñaaka waxtaan, ñaaka mayante xel. And these things, they don't cost a thing. Hadamaya, ikasan na ba? Hadamaya bukasan na no. It's free. It's like the cheapest thing. It's the cheapest thing that you can, offer to a person. And it's the most powerful thing you can offer to a person. Kindness is so powerful. It goes a long, long way. When I say this, I know I've been there. And I'm guessing there are people here also who have their own stories. We all have our own stories, not so? We do, yeah? And it's okay to go through rough patch. It is, because if not, we wouldn't be who we are, or we wouldn't be pushing forward to be who we want to be. Tey sa jafe-jafe tey nga toog nga ne da nga am stress, da nga naab, da nga bugg a tukki. It's not a bad thing pour tukki. It's not a bad thing to be, to grow up, be the material wife with the first class car, the, newest iPhone in town. It is okay. You want something beautiful for yourself. Not so. We all do. I do too. But if it doesn't work, there's always an option. Why, sometimes we want things so badly, we go to the extent of breaking ourselves along the way. I mean, like totally breaking ourselves along the way. And like when we don't have support, this is why it's very important for people to create a support system for themselves. It doesn't have to be people you are biologically related to. It can be anybody on the street. Someone you trust. Everything, remember, trust comes first. We know, this era of social media, technology and stuff. You can trust someone. Someone can, make you feel that, okay, you can trust me. And at the end of the day, that person can just break you forever. So you need to be really careful about those kind of things. Wax ma ngeen lay kii duma ko mën a gom because lu nekk di dox ci jamono bi seafood ma dem wax ko suma seekere ak yooyu noonu mu dem weeje ma ëllëg suñ juboowul mu dem weeje ma te daf dee am ndax du because to ikala moolale kono fe ngo be fayna ndeysaan na pareta na wo mo kilungo lumbe sila nang atel bi na di mata ya boy kan na. And that can cost you a lot. We're talking about mental health here. It can, you wanting something. Right now, you guys are pushing for something, not so. Have we seen some celebrities in the Western world while reaching out or pushing for something, they end up losing themselves along the way?
Yes.
Don't be that. You get what I'm saying? You do things right. When you feel like today we have an event, I can't do it, reach out to the right people. They can get a replacement for you. Maybe lolu moy sa jama. Everything happens for a reason. But don't go like tomorrow I have a shooting and I couldn't sleep. You go start taking pills. You start drinking. I want to get my, I want to be perfect for the day. And before you know it, you become addictive to these kind of things. You go to Tanka Tanka. Have you guys been to Tanka Tanka before? It's the only psychiatric hospital. It's supposed to be a help center. But it's so devastating when you go down there. But now I can say, alhamdulillah, we have so many young Gambians who are just giving it all to make sure that the occupants there are, comfortable and getting the right help that they need. We don't want you guys to end up there. See these pills you take from the pharmacies, the painkillers? What do you need it for? How expensive is water? No. The first share. Huh? Credit nyata nga agenda credit just so you can follow Instagram, Twitter and stuff. Huh? A lot. And we take our phones. I was once you guys, let me tell you that. There was a time I say I am addicted to my phone, and that was the reality. I can't go without my phone. I'm practically stuck with my phone. But it's not healthy. You use this electronic, just like, you're even charging your phone, you're using it. Do you know the danger you're doing to yourself? And mentally, that affects you because if you're not using it, mentally you're not stable. There are a lot of different types of mental health issues. I don't want to go into clinical terms and stuff. But these are the basic that affects us as teenagers or adolescents. We get addicted to things along the way. We don't know the harm that they're doing to us. We all have friends, right? We know friends who are, for some reason got into drinking or taking drugs or getting high in general. True or false? True or false?
True.
Good. But, do we want to end up like that? Sometimes even us ourselves, we take medications just to sleep. Do we not do it? Mun ma nelaw he bi wo mansino tili saba mansino no ñeti fan mun ma nelaw te elege ma am programme bo xamne dama ko ñaaka miss ni man ta programme to na ku jamal le beti ñala. You go to the pharmacy. I'm not going to name any drugs because I'm not going to be promoting you people to go and buy these drugs. No. But you go to the pharmacy. Maybe you go meet someone who wants what's best for you. They will tell you it's not good, it's not healthy for you. But maybe you find someone like me, Fat Faye, wanting so much, I want to make so many sales today. You come, you tell me your problem. Hey, man, you fan mun manelo. Tili saba mansino no. And you program all stono nimanta watonang. No kujama lebeti nyala. Left a little boro mi anaka be ma ko lenga sino no. I give you that medication. You go, it works for you. You come back, we become friends. The next time you don't even have to come. You just call me, I drop it up for you. You give me extra tip. I am stealing your life away from you. Do you get it? Yeah. You think that person is helping you. She or he isn't helping you. That person is stealing your life away from you. And you are giving that person the power to steal your life away from you. Do you know what power is?
Yes.
Yes? Mm-hmm.
Power can be...
Well, I'm screaming here. I'm not even hearing you.
I'm sorry. Power can be defined in a different way. Mm-hmm. But you could say power is, it could be an information that is priceless. Mm-hmm. It could be something that could be used to ruin someone or turn a party or whatever. Power is having control over someone or something or the public.
Okay.
Power is having to make decisions without being questioned. Power could come in different form, but that is how I define power.
And you are so right. You know, earlier on I said you guys are all beautiful and stuff. You know, I have to say like super intelligent and smart too. You said power over. Yeah? And power too.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
But usually when we say power, we usually think about the negative one. Not so.
Yes.
But do we know that there are positive power too?
Yes.
There are positive power. You guys, you have your voice. You lot stood here, introduce yourself, the Face Africa, you know, Runway Project and stuff. You are ambassadors. You have the power to help somebody like me to, you know, assess my own power within myself. You get it? Your power can help me find my own power. To assess my power within to make, you know, the right decision, the right choices about my life and about a lot of things. But usually, when we say power, we usually talk about, you know, the negative one. True. Like you at the office, the boss wants to sleep with you and stuff. Excuse my language, but these are typical examples. Or you want a job, before you get the job, you know, you gotta do a favor for me. You gotta do something for me. That is, you're using your power over that person. That's the negative power. But you have the power to make positive impact in somebody's life. That's what Face Africa is doing with you guys. They have the power and they're using it positively to make positive impact on people's life, on young people's life like yourself. And now it is up to you guys how you use that power to help somebody else out there, so that we all don't end up being mentally unstable. Are we all going to school? Right. We're all going to school. Some, yeah? Okay, but we're all into something. Our emotions, when they are not intact, can we go ahead? No. Your mom will even be talking to you and you're like, say that. What she's saying is just going here and out there. Nga ko dega. Bala nga ham de fekk am biñ sa ngang mi ngum. Boy wa sun biñ sa ngang mi will your eyes not be open. Di nga ko dega tedu. Di nga na degu bala lo don wax. But you don't have to go there. This is why I say like building a bonding relationships is very important, because if you have that with, you know, with your internal support system. Do you know what support system is?
Yes.
I'm not speaking to myself, am I? We know what support system is. Anybody? Yeah?
Hi, my name is Binta Kamara. And in my own understanding, a support system is whereby when you need support, your family or friends can support you. Exactly. In my own understanding.
Yeah, you are so right.
Thank you.
It doesn't have to be just family, like she said. It could be friends. It may not even be friends. It could be a stranger out there. How many times have we seen on social media people who are in need of medical, you know, overseas treatment, or even treatment here in the country? People create like GoFundMe account for them, and they don't even know them. That is a support system. But you can have like an internal and external support system. But it all starts at home. If you don't have that at home, to survive is going to be difficult. You go out, you are okay. I'm out, I'm the fat fight that, you know, the world sees. I'm home, I'm a different person. It is not healthy for me. It is not healthy for the people around me. So when we say mental health, the and you know, everything at the end of the day comes back to us. We need to look at ourselves every day. When you wake up, you're all beautiful and handsome. I'm sorry, guys, I keep saying beautiful. You are so handsome too, okay? And very smart. But you know, you wake up, get up, look at yourself in the mirror. Ask yourself, who am I? Am I who I should be? I'm not saying about how much, you know, how many zeros you have in your account. It's important, but it's not really that important. But how you give out yourself to the world, that's what's more important. Do we agree? You want to be someone, when you are normal, yallam surinak, yallam yaga, and today, if I'm not here, I want to be like, in this and fat pay. Muso na may wali dimbali na ma. Not muso na may jo halis buberi. You get it? The halis is going to finish someday. But that hug that someone gave me really like long ago, maybe that person don't even remember that, but I remember that. That tap at the back, you're going to be okay, or you can do it. I still remember all of that. I have probably like forgot a lot of, how much money was wired into my account. I'll probably have to go see my account manager to be able to track some of them. You get it? But certain things, they're priceless. When I'm gone today, I have a son. He's 5 years old. I want him to walk on the streets. When people see him, yeah, okay, this time, don't be fat fella one. Hi, fat fella, hamu loko. This time, mo don't talk the watanag the way you get it. And this is things that we should be working towards. I'm sorry, I talk a lot, but these are things that we need to talk about. Assess ourselves. If you're not parents today, we do pray that you wish to be one in the future. And if you're not parents, you have siblings, cousins, right? How are you going to help them out? Let's say your little sister or brother is being bullied at school. Do you know how that can affect the person's mental health? Maybe there's someone who is not even like 5 years old yet. Saraka muy dem school, muy dem fofu ñu koy torahat. Yow mi nekk mag bi yangi busy with life and everything. Sometimes we do it. Not intentionally, but it happens, yeah? And then peer pressure takes us along too. You have a sibling who needs you. And from that tender age, if the person did not get the support that he or she needs, su boba na ñu naan ne, diw mom daf di nekk di togal bopam rek. Have you seen or heard that? Some people, there's this term like a loner. Some people, they just want to be alone. Some people, they find peace when they are on their own, because that's what they're used to since they were little. It all has to do with hair and the support system. This is why I'm really happy and proud with everything that you guys have here. It started just recently, I believe, yeah? But believe me, it's going to go a long way. With or without everyone putting on crowns and, and stuff. You will see it, hopefully. You will see it. I don't know you guys personally, but I've seen something here. It has manifested, not just between you, the faces, but the people that are putting everything together. I've already learned a lot about you guys. I am not a psychologist, no, but I'm able to learn a lot. And I'm very proud to say what I've learned. I'm really happy about it. So you guys keep being you, just keep doing you. And when I say you, it's just not you as an individual. You are a team, right? And there's no I in a team, not so. So you keep it that way. All right? Okay, so I'm going to stop here for now. And okay, we do. All right, thank you.
The cheapest SMS service in the Gambia, brought to you by the coolest network, AfriCell. Text all day, every day with your friends and loved ones to AfriCell network for only 40 bututs per SMS. The texting never stops. AfriCell, always hook you up.
With AfriCell, you're never out of credit even if you're out of cash. Borrow up to $250 as credit with the AfriCell Cholera Credit. Send a blank SMS to 152 to activate the Cholera Credit. AfriCell Cholera Credit, the solution for you. Do you enjoy talking on the phone? Well, if so, enjoy 1,000 minutes of talk time from your AfriCell line to your loved one or your favorite person for $150. Dial star 135 hash to get your very own 1,000 minutes of talk time. Let's talk. Talk till you drop. Enjoy free calls every morning between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Pay for the first minute and the rest of your call is free. Nothing beats this. Let the conversation begin.
Okay, so now what we're gonna do is, if you guys have any questions or concerns about what we just talked about, we have a mic going around. Please, it's okay. Just ask whatever you want me to answer for you. If I can, I will, and if I can't, we can do it together. Okay? Yes. All right, good. So who wanna go first?
Hello viewers, my name is Fatou Keta and my question is, what are some of the mental things that affects our mental health?
Okay, Fatou Keta, what I understand is we want to know what are some of the things that affect our mental health, right? Yeah. Good. A lot of things can affect our mental health. You just standing up here right now, starting to talk, and we start giggling. Wouldn't that affect you? Will it not bring your self-esteem down automatically if you are not a strong person? Because some people are very strong, things don't bring them down easily. But some people, the moment, like, let's say you just stood up right now, before you even start opening your mouth, we start giggling. It can affect you automatically, and that's affecting your mental health. And some of the other things that will affect our mental health, like I say, peer pressure, you end up doing things that will just ruin you forever and ruin people who really care about you. There's a new, shoe trending in town, you want it. You saw your friend, she has it. You have no idea how your friend got it. You go to the extra level to make sure you have that. At the end of the day, you can end up having just unimaginable consequences along the way that can break your mental health forever, and it can also affect the people that care about you. Taking unnecessary drugs to make you stable or perform. Today you're reaching out to be someone or to get somewhere. When you get there, you become famous. Too many pressure, social media, people attack you. How do you handle that? These are things that, they affect our mental health. Hey, di mo hana di ma gis lolum sol. How ma fan la joge? Mi ko ba mi hol ko comme golo. Wouldn't that affect, no, like seriously. Wouldn't that affect your mental health? Look at you guys, you all look like natural, very beautiful. And you know you're beautiful, right? Good. But it's the smallest things, the actions, not just even the words, but the actions. Wouldn't that affect you? Yeah. And these are like the smallest things. These are the smallest things, and they can go really far. Drug abuse. That's a term that we say DIP, drug-induced psychosis. It starts from the little ones, then you go to the hard ones. Before you know it, you are not the same normal fat boy or fat caterer that everyone knows. And it's not just boys that abuse drugs, girls do too. Remember that. You start clubbing because now you're famous, you go to the club and stuff. It's from one person to another, new friend to another. You never know. At the end of the day, you wouldn't know who the friend is. Before you know it, you're gone. And some things, we cannot take them back. So I wouldn't go to the deep ones. These are the small ones that can go a long way to lead to the deep ones. Some like, naturally, we like in the genes, schizophrenia is a mental health disorder. It's through genetic. Maybe my great-great-grandparents can have it. My dad wouldn't have it, but I can have it. But maybe I wouldn't have it, but my son or my grandkid can have it. But sometimes it does not even manifest. But you can do something that you shouldn't do, or something can happen to you that can trigger that to start. If you have history of schizophrenia in your family, you start taking drugs. Or you are in a situation where you start developing depression. You haven't got help for it. You know what depression is, right? Good. Then you start having two different complications. Schizophrenia will come in and depression will come in. These are two different issues. If at all you have history of schizophrenia in your family and then you start taking drugs and stuff, it's going to trigger that schizophrenia. And balanyo hamli hay ko, hey, small dom bi dañ ko liggéey. Ah? Ndi nga ya do kule. Atata pa rek fenn re ya do ko, small dom bi dem na bes commencé di tekki rek ñu liggéeyal mako. It's not liggéey. Do not go and throw the monies to the marabouts and stuff. No. We need to help ourselves. Okay? All right, I hope that could answer your question.
Yes, thank
Good.
you.
All right, thank you too. Who's next?
Hello, my name is Awadeen. And I was saying, like, I was trying to ask, most people here in Gambia, especially Gambian parents, friends, they don't take mental health seriously. And most parents don't even believe the existence of depression. And I was saying, how do we raise this awareness? How do we make parents take this more seriously? Because sometimes parents will see kids, sleeping a lot or not sleeping at all or eating too much or not eating too much. And they just say, okay, they're tail or they're rude. They just don't believe in depression, even if you tell them that you're depressed or having mental health issues. How do we raise that awareness to our Gambian parents? That's my question.
Well, that is like a really, really important question. And remember earlier on, I mentioned about creating an internal support system. It all starts from there. How many of us freely talk to our parents about almost anything? Yeah, some do, but some no. Some are not that lucky enough. Not so. And, some maybe they don't have their biological parents around, but they are guardians. But still, it's the same thing. Communication is all for me. I say this like every time. I mentioned earlier on, nit ki soko moy but du la ñeme. Halima dingo ni ma so ñala ta hañi la nang. So if that fear is there, you can't even. How can you tell your mom or your dad that I'm depressed? You say that I'm depressed, yo da nga yabate xamulo sa bop da nga depressed. Yo photo be nga depressed ban tono mo nek sa kaw. Like seriously?
Yes.
Huh? Yo da nga am sa ko mala ñaata la. It's like seriously. But you can help them understand you are also human. You're going through stuff. Maybe you're going to school. You're having difficulties with maths. Do you know that there are people that have learning disabilities?
Yes.
There's something called dyslexia. And we have people that are struggling with it and they don't know it. You're failing maths. Anything that has to do with calculation, you're failing it. But they don't understand. It's an illness. You need help for it. But you keep having fail. Manglay fail school fees, nangulo janga. Utal la na study teacher, nangulo janga. You look into why this is happening. That's why, like what we have here, it would be really great to also integrate the parents and the guardians in it. Like seriously, so that sometimes it's not because they don't want to do it. I'll be really frank with you. No matter how difficult or hard the situations may be for our parents or our guardians, there is that love and care. But sometimes themselves, they don't know how to go about things. Because that's the same trend that they were also brought up in. You get it, right?
Yes.
Ninja wane man ni lañ ma yare. Ndok lu ta ten nta nga ñin la long. Ñun li lañ xam. We do not disrespect what lañ xam or li lañ jangale. We do not disrespect it. But what we also learning, are we not learning something here today?
Yes, we are.
We go back, talk to our parents, our siblings, our friends. It's a first step. So tomorrow, our tay suñ la gisee ne he dimba di suma doomi mom. Dima mu ngi contane way tay bu mu joge xamalu xew. Are you okay? Is everything okay? Maybe that moment you don't want to talk about it. But you know, so buge wax rek ma xam de nga mang fi nala deglu. That nala deglu is all. Sometimes for few people, talking is not their thing.
Yes.
Do some of you text with your parents?
I do. Yes.
Yeah, me too.
I personally, sometimes when I feel like I'm not comfortable enough to talk to my mom, or I'm like, okay, I'm mad at her, I'll just text her how I feel, and because I can't face it, you know, and that helps a lot too, because she's eventually gonna see it, and she'll like, oh, okay, she doesn't want to tell me about it personally, and she will come and talk to me about it. So sometimes writing helps than, you know, speaking if you're not comfortable.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's always, like I said, there's always an option. If you can't, like, if I can't, like, say right now, tell lady, you made a statement earlier that really hurt me, and it's really affecting me right now. I'm not saying she did, I'm just giving an example, okay? But I can like just take my phone and just send it to her, and she will see it. And automatically, I will see the reaction in her, because she will realize her mistake. So in everything that we do, remember, communication. Communication is key. Even if trust is not there, but if you communicate, trust is not there. Will I not know trust is not there? Huh? So trust doesn't have to be false, but communication is really key. And it doesn't just have to do with our parents reaching out to us. We need to also give in.
Yeah.
Sometimes we also close the gate. We don't let our parents in. We don't. We go through things they don't know till we recover some we never even recover from. How many young girls have been raped or abused or assaulted till their parents don't know about it? Like seriously, it's happening. How many young boys have been raped and abused till their parents do not know about it? Sometimes we also block, we close the gate. We obstruct them from, you know, helping out. It's a give and take thing. It's a give and take thing. We don't have to wait for them to. And if we reach out and they don't get it, don't give up. Don't give up. Look into different ways or mechanisms that you can go about. And you also need to remember, you need to know who your parents is, or who your parents are. Maybe a lady has this super fun father whom she can just come, daddy, this and that. Maybe I have the same type of father too. But maybe there's somebody else out there whose father isn't like that. But it doesn't mean that he doesn't want to listen to his kids. It doesn't mean that he does not want to help his kids. So it's a give and take thing. It happens, not so. There are some men, I'm not joking, you call them men is problem. Yes, they will tell you, man under 16 la. Right. And that's how happy they are. They play around with their kids, and even like the neighbors' kids, they play around with them, and it's so fun. That is therapy. But not every child experiences that. True or false?
True.
And some child, they have not experienced that, but it doesn't mean that they didn't have a happy childhood. It's like different homes, different things. So don't see that my friend is having this privilege and stuff, but I'm not having it. And don't think that my mom or my dad, they don't know my problem, or they don't want to know or understand my problem. If they don't know it, help them know it. If they don't understand it, let's help them understand it. Because we're not all, okay, maybe there are some psychics here, I don't know, but we're not all psychics, are we? Yeah. Some they can tell, from your reaction they can know something is wrong, they can call you. But some, it's just natural. Yeah? I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So just to add up to what she was saying, I think the question is well answered with regards to how we can create awareness to our parent. You know, one thing that I believe on a personal level is we are the reflection of our mindset. The way you are today, who you are today, is as a result of how you program your mind. Now you look around the design, the person that does that, you know, it didn't just happen from the mind. Imagine how the person wants this design to be. So literally that's how it is. And probably I will say it might be difficult or it might be impossible for us, you know, to create or change the mindset of our parent because of the way they are brought. But then here we are today. One day in the future, all of us are going to be parent. So are we willing to make that change?
Exactly.
It has to start now. We need to train our mindset. We need to develop and adapt to new things. You know, everything in life is training. For the mindset that, for the fact that someone is able to create this mic shows that the mind is open to learn and develop and get matured. So what are we using in training our mind? The things we read, the things we listen to, the society we are in. And it all comes down to you knowing who you are as a person. Yeah, that's all I have to say for now with regards to your question.
I personally want to add up something. When it comes to regards to the sentence that you said about training your mind, I've been manifesting something called self-growth and self-love, where I'll remind myself, like, each time, it's just something I personally do, that when I see the time and it's like 5:05 or 5 or 2:22, I keep reminding myself, okay, I deserve to be happy. I deserve to be positive. I deserve good things in life. I'm going to be successful. You know, I keep reminding those words to myself, and it helps me, because I believe whatever you manifest in your head is going to be a reality. So I don't know, sometimes I do miss the clock, but randomly I just see the time go, oh, 2:22 or 3, you know, or 1:11, and I just remind myself those words. I'll say it in my head or I'll say it out loud. And I feel like it's good to manifest yourself, you know, help yourself energy. Just whatever you believe is what you're actually going to be in the future. So, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's well said. I mean, it's all about, you know, being
Yeah,
positive.
and believing in yourself.
Definitely.
Yeah.
You projecting those
Believing in
positive
yourself.
words on yourself. Words are powerful. Words are indeed very powerful. Yeah, irrespective of our religion, when the art was being created through words. So the words we project on ourselves, on our friends, on our little ones and neighbors is very, very much important.
Next question.
Hi, my name is Mariama Singate. So my question is, what are the causes of poor mental health? What? My question is, what are the causes of poor mental health? Again. Oh. Hello, my name is Mariama Singate. My question is, what are the causes of poor mental health?
Mariama, the causes of poor mental health, that is a really deep question. It's a deep question. Some people are in happy homes, they have mental health issues. Some people are in war zone areas, their mental health state is even better than the people in a happy home. So I guess it depends who you are and the kind of support system that you have. It's a really short answer, but we have talked about a lot of things here. Let's say, for example, we have young people. This Ukraine and Russia issue, a lot of innocent people have died. In Africa, how many wars have happened in Africa? Like, seriously, how many young souls have gone? How many families, how many kids? I have a friend, he's from Uganda. He had his entire family laid down and head chopped off in front of him. If I tell you mentally he's more stable than me, you wouldn't believe it. I'm not joking. This is not story. This is reality. We went to school together. He was lucky enough to be part of the refugees that were rescued and taken to the UK. But he had his entire family all laid down like that, chopped up head. All of them. And if I tell you he is more mentally stable than I am, you wouldn't believe it. It depends. Some people do not lack anything in the world. How many celebrities in America have committed suicide? In the UK. We know Robbie Williams. He was an actor, a UK actor. I believe UK, yeah. He committed suicide. You know why? Because he wasn't happy. He had a lot of money, but he wasn't happy. He killed himself. So the question is, it depends who you are and the kind of situation that you are in. That question is very deep and it's very wide. And I don't know if that satisfies you, but that's just to give you an example.
Yeah, thank you.
I think I would love to add on to what she was saying with regards to this very question. I mean, it's very critical and it's very deep, like she rightly said. But then, on a personal level, my opinion is it is all down to knowing your identity, what you represent, your purpose, and who you are. Because the reason why most of us are easily distracted, the reason why most of us are easily carried away to do things that we ought not to do is as a result of we not knowing who we are. So you can come to me and tell me things, because if I don't know what I represent and what I stand for, I will take it. And when it didn't go well, it will affect me mentally at some point. I will take from this, I will take from that, I will take from that, I will take from that. So at the end of the day, I am lost in so many decisions to make. So when you know who you are, your purpose, it becomes practically impossible or very difficult for someone to come and project that negativity on you, and it hinders you. For instance, this mic that I'm holding, I know the purpose. I know the worth of this mic. If I should take this very mic and I give it to, let's say, my nephew at home, or our siblings, little ones, baby, he or she doesn't know the worth of this mic. So probably he will just throw it on the floor. So that's how it is. When you know yourself, you know that, yes, I am John, I am I am that, and this is what I represent. This is what I stand for. This is what I have projected my mind on. If I come and tell you that you are this and that, and it's not in line with who you've accepted yourself to be, it will not affect you. It won't cause any hinder to you. That is why we keep on making so many mistakes in our relationships, in the decisions that we make, because we don't really know what we want or who we are. So let us come to that place. Let us acknowledge. Let us embrace ourselves. Hope I'm making myself clear.
I want to add up to what he is saying also. We know what peer pressure is, right? We do. And you're all peers here. Peer pressure can also be a cause. It can be. That's why I kept emphasizing being supportive of each other. Peer pressure can create really poor mental health for someone. You need to be there for each other. Not just the hugging and the stuff. We all come from different homes. Not so. Our financial status are not the same. Not so. We're into the fashion industry, are we not? And then, modeling. We know how expensive things can be. Maybe I can afford it, and he or she can't. Maybe I can get the original one, but she can't get the original one. But then, indirectly or directly, we start bullying each other. And you're all looking to gain the same thing, the same success. Doesn't matter that her bag is the original or her shoe is the original. As long as it's presentable, that's what's more important. And as long as you're comfortable in it. But you see somebody, earlier on, Lady and I, we're discussing something. And if it's okay, I can share. Like you see someone, like maybe she has a lip balm or somebody has a lip balm. Can't we, like, girls, we use this thing like, okay, maybe situti and stuff. But some, they feel like too gross to share, or even cream, hand cream. They've got siglu. Because maybe that person is malnourished. It happens. Maybe that person keeps having like fever at night, and then gimenyambi study amrata toy. Maybe the person is not eating enough protein, or enough, taking veggies and stuff. Maybe you have like a lot of vitamins packed at your home. Will it hurt you to share with that person as long as it is okay for that person to take it? Because is it not okay for you to share that vitamins that you have that is helping you to keep healthy and strong? Will it like make you lose anything to share with your friend who you see that has manifested some loss of nutrient in his or her system, rather than because siglu? You know that siglu can go a long way. exactly withdrawal nga def ma ko benn yoon even if it's not si ñaaka kersa waaye nga won ma ko ba man ma gis ma boppa ñi dañ ma siglu su may ñëw rek they start like gossiping o ñuy oxowaan ay you know gimi daf dee xesaw ak yooyu noonu. How many healthy toothpaste do you have packed in your bathroom? You can come offer one, even if you don't have it. When you go buy it, maybe you know Fat Face, she can't afford it for herself. Her family has to share like one for the whole house. You buy it, you give it to me, I will appreciate it. Morgan, thank you, exactly. Exactly, and girls, we know what menstruation does to us. I'm sorry, I'm going like really deep. We know what menstruation do to us. Not everyone can afford enough sanitary pads to use. You're on your menstruation, maybe your family struggling to even put a bag of rice at home to eat. But because of that, poor period poverty, it restricts you from a lot of things, and it shouldn't. When you can afford the expensive pad, and all I can afford is the cloth that I wash. And maybe I don't know how to take care of that cloth. I get stained. You who's supposed to support me, you shame me. Do you know how long, how that can break a person? Period shaming, and it's happening.
Some would have to lock themselves up.
Exactly.
For the whole duration.
Yes.
So that they will distance themselves
yep.
from their friends.
So many young girls have missed school because of period poverty. And it's not because of the stigma. And don't think it's just the boys that shame girls. Girls, we shame each other too. And it's even the worst. I'm sorry to say, we have so many, guys that are ambassadors, empowering young girls. Even actually like providing sanitary pads for them. But it's us the girls. It's hassle that they will use, true or false. Yeah? Oh, school. You hear? It happens. If she doesn't come to school, how is she going to pass her exams? Are you going to write her exam for her? But you're going to write her exam for her, but you can help her. Maybe give her like the extra pad, or if you know people that you like sell reusable sanitary pads, which the person can use a really long time, like for 3 years. Fatu, you don't even have to be friends. We are all girls, but I've observed that you are going through some things, and I've also experienced it. Oh, I know someone who has experienced it. Buying disposable sanitary pads can be expensive. But I know that there are institutions or shops that sell these reusable sanitary pads, and you can use them for more than 3 years.
Sometimes even sharing ideas helps.
Exactly.
If you do something your friend doesn't,
yeah.
Just tell her, okay, these people are doing this. These people are helping. It helps her.
So, like I said, the question is really wide, lady, yeah?
Sometimes, if you have any idea or know any institute that can help, just share the message. Forward it to friends on WhatsApp. Just spread the message so that you guys can help each other. Communication is the key. Exactly. You have something your friend doesn't, help her. You feel that her mouth is smelling, you have mint, just say, okay, let's share. In a polite way, nicely. But at the end of the day, you just go and say, mom, dal. Yeah. Dimbale ko nga ne ko xam nga leew limon am na nga laaxa ko rek nga explainal ko mu understand ne ok lii kii suma waay la because moo ma ko nekk di wax keneen du la ko wax sa waay digga moo laa sa jëmeñ be xeeñ na ñeneen nag soo leen ko waxee ñu gis seen boppa mer be fata because boobu yëpp si mental illness because ok she can't handle it he can't handle it so daf koo dépassé because li nga ko wax daf ko ëppa waaye lu yomba la because ok danga ko bëgg a jàppale waaye jàppale bi dafa yaatu nañ yërëmante
and the approach
nañ yërëmante
is very important
sa morom gisuloo ko xool ko yaa ngi ok ngeen bàyyilante xel loolu dafa nit ki xaalis du dara waaye gis nga bàyyi xel bi nga am caring bi ak sharing bi moo ëpp yëpp because am na loo xam ne da nga ko defal nit ba mu dee di ko faate tey gis nga sa morom mu ngay struggle nga dugg a moto fayal sa bopp paas toppatoo sa soxla xam nga ne am na paas pour continuer mu ñëw loolu yëpp du loo dee bàyyi xel nit ki am na yoo xam ne su la ko waxul sa yow war nga ko xamal sa bopp doomi aadama noonu nga da nga war a be very cautious sooy deal ak sa morom dafa arus pour wax la ne ok tey awma lu ma lekk tey awma lu ma naan wala mënumaa def wala mënumaa ñëw tey si sóob bi because awma xaalis daf laa arus pour wax la su ma yaay amut su ma pa amut waaye nga ne ko xay ñëwal dina baax because ñeneen dañ la ko wax ne ah tey moom dara baaxul nga ne ko waa baax na nga ñëw toppatoo sa soxla nga ñëw toppatoo sa soxla am mi ne amut paas waaye mënoon nga ko wax ne lebal soo ñëwee naa la jox 50 ëllëg xam nga loolu mu laa jural nañ yërëmante ñu jàppalante loolu rek moo fi am fii loo def nii léegi soo mee ni ki $5 dina la dencal di nga am lu ëpp loolu
I wanted to say something in regards to the statement that you said about opening up to people and giving them support when they need it when it comes to, hygiene. But some people, the way they take it, I personally, like, for my friend group, it's okay for us to just, like, if we see something wrong with somebody, we'll say, okay, this is wrong. Like, we have that understanding between each other. But some people, you go to them privately because you see the way other people are, distancing themselves from them. You go to them privately to be like, okay, I can even use myself as an example, oh, do I smell bad? You're like, no, okay. But you know what, you should try using this and this. It's very good for you. And then the same person that you were trying to give advice will then be like, okay, thank you so much. And they will go around telling everybody that, oh, you were saying that she stinks. When really you were just trying to help the person. I think that's why most people, they prefer to mind their business and not tell them anything. Because they're the same people who go around and talking bad about them. I'm talking about this from experience, basically. Thank you.
Okay, it's still the same thing. The mental health. Some are not mentally stable. So you there just to help. You just help for the sake of helping. Because if you want to consider what everyone is saying, you will still be stuck in one place. So you just help for the sake of helping. Just expect nothing in return when helping.
Yeah. And also,
yes.
yeah.
Expect nothing in return. Because if you're doing something for something, right now, you won't gain nothing. Yeah. So help for the sake of helping. Not for the sake of, okay, he or she, because I did this for her, she will repay me. No, don't expect that. Always expect nothing. Just do anything you're doing, just do it wholeheartedly.
Yeah.
And I think we'll take one more question. Well, I'm seeing 3 hands. He's with the mic, so.
Hello everyone. My name is Majo Baji.
Stand up, please.
Should I? Hello everyone, my name is Majo Baji. I just have a quick question. What are the solutions that cultivate a good mental health?
This is a start. Not so. Is this not a start? Are we not like, what is happening here? I have a question too. What is happening here?
We are discussing.
This is it.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is it. And when you guys are done here too, I told you guys are ambassadors. Not so. We started something here. You spread the word. Whether it's in school, on the streets, in the bars, Sikampebi, at the football field, girls. Yep. Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, that is like the new being kid thing. But on a serious note, this is like a step. A step. In my line of work, we do things like step-down training. When you attend the training, you go back, you train the people that you work with. So I am like nicely, seriously nicely challenging all of you to do something like that. And that's an answer to your question from me.
Yeah, and I also think I also think on the personal level, with regards to that question, and one of the fundamental principles in approach to everything in life is you apply it to yourself, and you see how it works to others. Now, it is all down again to you knowing who you are and what you represent, your purpose in life. That is the first step you should take. Because once you have that clear picture, Bohame, I know what I represent and I know what I stand for, it gives me a clear perception of who and who to accept in my circle. Like I rightly say, the mind needs to be trained. What is it that you engage yourself in? Who and who do you move with? Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. Some of us will say, no, it doesn't matter who I move with. I know that I'm strong. Hey, listen, you might be strong, but one day you will be tempted to do what they are doing. So it's very, very, very much important. You see the mindset, we don't pay much attention to it, but it is very, very, very much important in everything that we do, how we apply ourselves. That is why if I should come today and I slap you, and you'll be like, yo Yabambit, you slapped me. Yes, I know I did that, but then you also have a choice to make.
Exactly.
And it all has to do with your mindset. You have a choice whether to retaliate or to let it go. This is something that I say to myself and my friends. I am very much selfish when it comes to my own peace. What does that mean? Your action towards me, I will not allow that to trigger my emotion to an extent I start doing things that will tamper with my own image. Learn how to be with peace with yourself, at peace with yourself. It has to do with your past, number one. It has to do with your current condition that you are in. And it has to do with how you will program yourself for the future. Most of us here, we are not in good shape because of our health, because of our past, the experience we've had. Have you forgotten? Have you forgive that person that has hurt you? Have you forgive yourself for doing things that you've done in the past that are terrible? That is why, sorry to say, as young youth, we are all gathered here today. We will say, some of us, we have that perception that, man, I will not go into any relationship again. The girls are like this. The boys are like this. That and that and that and that. Yes, I understand. It is excusable because of your experience. But do not let that determine your fate. Do not let that hinder you from experiencing a new dimension of relationship because of your past. So one of the ways that you can have a proper mental health, a solution, is to recognize your past and areas that you think you need to let go and move on. Be at peace with your past. So today it is a very, very interesting discussion that we've had. And because of time, we won't proceed much. But then it is very, very, very fruitful. Yeah. And I would like to conclude with this statement. You see, never underrate the power of love and affection towards one another. Yeah. It's very, very much important. When I extend love and affection towards you, you might be having a very terrible day. You might be going through a lot. But because of that passion, that affection that I've extended towards you, it gives you that ease. It calms you down. It makes you think straight. That is another way. Yeah. So I'm very, very much privileged to be sharing these ideas with you and learning from all of you here today. So let us take this from here. We are all models. We represent something, we represent a brand. What are you going to tell to someone out there about mental state, about mental health? It's not all about verbalizing it, but are you putting it into action? Yep. Mm-hmm. Thank you so much, and I'm very, very much grateful, yeah?
Okay. Luma bugona yoka moy bul wax ne okay ki dafa bon. Dika bi yeb wax nañ ne dafa bon. Or she's like a bad influence, I wouldn't like want to do nothing with her.
Ready-made enemy.
Yeah.
Ready-made enemy. Listen.
Yeah. With your actions, you can help that person change for good. Mm-hmm. Don't just say she's not good for me. No. Maybe you can help her change. You can help him change. People are not bad because of their actions or their words. Sometimes they'll do things that they will end up regretting, but you might not know. what the person is going through deep down lu mu nekk di feel lu mu nekk di dunda foog nga jege ko pour guide ko pour dimbale ko mu génn si li mu nekk waaye ñun ñëpp suñu waxee ne dañ koo jox gannaaw won ko gannaaw ñëpp ñu ne kii baaxul soo dañ ko war a bàyyi ana ñan ñoo baax kon kon ñun ñëpp dañ contribute si kooku bonam so dañ need to understand help one another guide one another. She's not good. She hurt me for 3 times. That is why I'm just going to let her go. No, you still have the chance to help her. Yeah, that is what I have to say. And thank you very much.
The cheapest SMS service in the Gambia brought to you by the coolest network, AfriCell. Text all day, every day with your friends and loved ones to AfriCell network for only 40 bututs per SMS. The texting never stops. AfriCell always hook you up.
With AfriCell, you're never out of credit even if you're out of cash. Borrow up to $250 as credit with the AfriCell Cola Credit. Send a blank SMS to 152 to activate the Cola Credit. AfriCell Cola Credit, the solution for you. Do you enjoy talking on the phone? Well, if so, enjoy 1,000 minutes of talk time from your AfriCell line to your loved one or your favorite person for $150. Dial star 135 hash to get your very own 1,000 minutes of talk time. Let's talk. Talk till you drop. Enjoy free calls every morning between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Pay for the first minute and the rest of your call is free. Nothing beats this. Let the conversation begin.
Hi viewers, my name is Lady Mariama King. I'm a makeup artist of Face Africa Runway Project, and I'm here with my assistant, Horaja. She will be helping me out. I want to do simple demonstration and tips just to show how to match your foundation and skin tone. Yeah, I'm going to be using one of the models to demonstrate on how I will be doing this step by step. So stay tuned. I'm not at the shop, so I need to sanitize my hands clean first before touching her face. The face has already been wiped clean, so I will start by using the face primer, applying on her skin. Just to moisturize her skin, because sometimes we have oily skin and dry skin, so you need the primer to moisturize her skin, give her skin a little bit more life to apply the foundation on it. For her, if you look at her, she has a yellow undertone. Normally people don't pay attention to those things. With makeup, some just take like random foundation on their faces. And sometimes it looks different. You have different neck, different hand, and on one body. Different hands, different face. So with this foundation is her skin tone. So this is what I'm gonna be applying on her skin. the brush because you will add more product to the hair area and you don't want to add more product to it. Yeah, I'm done with the skin because this is the first step of my like second step. After you prime, moisturize the skin, and you take a good look at your client's face to know the skin tone first. Then you apply the foundation that will match her skin. Not to give her like two colors when you see her hand, because sometimes you check between the hand and the legs to match the face. If you want to pay attention to the neck, sometimes you miss, because the inner part of the body is more fair than the outer part. So you have to calculate all those things before applying makeup for her and know what she's wearing, because sometimes you just apply randomly. At the end of the day, it might not go well with your customer. Yeah. So that's why you need to ask questions where he or she is going and what she's wearing, just to fit in with the outfit she's wearing. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can take a look. Yeah. Yeah, with the makeup. No, just foundation. Yeah, George.
My
Hello. Hi, viewers. My name is Veraline Cecilia George. I just wanted to ask, like, perhaps the person has different kind of skin tone. Like, do you mix different kind of foundations to get the perfect skin tone foundation that you want to apply on the girl's face?
Yeah, thank you for
Thank
that
you.
question. Yes, you blend foundations, you mix them. If you have like a full coverage foundation or a matte foundation with different colors on the face, you blend the foundation to get her color, because sometimes it's difficult to have an individual tone. So you blend two to have a special to have her individual tone that will help you achieve the look that you want.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. My question is for someone who's born naturally with different skin color, like hyperpigmentation, how do you do a makeup for that certain type of customer? You know, to find the perfect foundation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question.
Thank you.
As I was saying, you color correct first. We have special pigments that we use to color correct the face first before applying foundation. You color correct. It depends on the person's skin tone. You use those correctors to correct the face before applying foundations.
Yes. My question is for someone who has different patches of skin.
Yeah.
You know, there are certain people that have like black hair, white, all over the skin. How do you
color
match?
correct them? It's color correct.
But if you put a foundation on the skin, for example, you color correct it to one certain type of skin.
No. You color correct it. We have different pigments of color correctors.
Yeah.
You color correct and then put the foundation on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. Thank you very much, viewers. That's all we have on the match your foundation tone. Thank you very much for watching.
Hello viewers, welcome again. This is Face Africa Runway Project, and today we have a very, very interesting seminar. So our next topic is personal hygiene, and I'm going to ask Fatu here, because she is the one that we have on board to educate us on what personal hygiene is all about.
Thank you. Like I said before, I am not a teacher. We're here to learn from each other, yeah? We got that right? So that's clear? Okay, good. So personal hygiene. What is personal hygiene? Wall of Nunes set. Ndahdu. Mandingkol ko senia. We came from our homes today, not so. And we all looking so marvelous right now. What did we do when we got up? We showered, right? Yes. Did we stretch first? Yes. Okay, so you know, but we made sure to take care of ourselves, to clean up. We brush our teeth. You do. So you said and everything. And maybe some of us already like prepped everything last night prior. Not so. It's all part of the personal hygiene. But sometimes what we fail to understand, it's not just only about taking a shower and brushing your teeth. How often do we clean our nails, cut them, you know, pedicure, pedicure? You don't have to go to the salon to do that. You can do it from the comfort of your own home. Guys, you can do it too. It's not just for the ladies. Them they just go they go to the salon to get pedicure and manicure. You know, hey, ki go jigen la. Dafa buga bopam. You take care of yourself. You got a wife, you know, let her trim your nails for you. You do the same thing for her. See, you know, the guys are smiling. I know you already like that. So when it's, just when we say personal hygiene, we only think about it like taking shower. Do some small doing galambi, some karite put on something very nice and sexy and I'm out. No, it's not. You gotta shave the private parts, underarms. Use deodorants. If you can't afford it, it's okay, but just make sure it's clean. If you know you are sweaty, so get tissue, moisturizers and stuff. And you know, we need to know the kind of lotion that we use. Lady did an amazing job demonstrating how to blend in foundation and stuff, and it looks really good. She used stuffs, brushes and, the toners and stuff. She cleans them. It's all part of personal hygiene because she works with different kind of people. You can't use the same thing like on my face and then somebody's face. At the end of the day, you don't know the kind of whether the person has skin infections and stuff. All of that is part of personal hygiene. Girls, I said earlier on, we see our menstruation like monthly. If everything is okay, if we're not pregnant or we're not sick, So, do we know how often we need to change our sanitary pads? It is all part of personal hygiene. Some, because of period poverty, they have one sanitary pad on the whole day. It's not healthy. Some, it's not because they cannot afford it. They can afford it, but they don't have the knowledge on how to manage themselves when they see their menstruation. You shouldn't have your sanitary pad on for more than 3 hours. And before you use it, you gotta wash your hands. Guys, learn. You do not see your menstruation, but you have sisters, you have siblings. And, hopefully one day you get married, you can help your wife, your wives, and your kids.
Yeah, when she delivers.
Exactly, When you have a wife, she had a baby, how are you going to help her? Maybe the person had a C-section. She's not advised to take, bath or, till she heals. You can help bed bath her. You can do that without, causing more trauma to her. And that, she's going to get the hygiene, the good hygiene that she needs. And it's going to create more bonding because the more supportive you are of each other, this, the healthier the relationship is, yeah?
But some guys will prefer go call your mom or your sister. I can't handle this.
Bobu jamala sa? Dañ lay pag yobula. Like seriously? Calling your mom or your sister, bubu jamala. Yeah? But some they will, the moment you deliver, bala nga jóge ci l'hôpital bi fekk pag nañ sa bagage yépp, ida dañ lay yobbu sa yaay wala ñu yobbu la sa goro bu jigéen. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It is not a bad thing. But you need to understand that, it's good, it's healthier for you as the man also to get involved. You will never regret it. Trust me, you wouldn't. Getting pregnant is a lot of stress. Giving birth is a lot of stress. One of the important things that your woman needs, I'm talking to the guys right now, because sometimes you don't get things, you don't understand things, you don't understand women. We go to the extent, cleaning ourselves, making ourselves look pretty for you guys. But do you get the time to try to learn about us? Like seriously. Gori. Huh? You see your friend, a woman that she's always clean and stuff. I'm not here like encouraging boyfriend, girlfriend things. This is like talking to you as future leaders or future fathers and mothers. You get it? Yeah? But it starts from today. You know how to clean yourself, not so. But do we remember that the bathroom that we take shower in bath, it needs to be clean too? Isn't it part of personal hygiene? It is, and sometimes we forget about those kind of things.
Washing our hands.
Yes.
Before using the bathroom.
Exactly. And after. Before we go to bed, do we brush our teeth? We're causing more harm to our, dental stuff. Yeah. We eat any kind of food. You don't rinse it. You go to bed, you don't brush your teeth. It's all part of personal hygiene. And let me tell you something. I said it to a lot of people that I work with. Come Gambia, we're used to something. Like you are in an environment, maybe you are working somewhere, and then maybe a really high profile person supposed to come visit over there. And you have so many constraints, like really so many constraints. And these are the people who should be solving these constraints for you. But before they come, you want to make sure everything's perfect. Before they arrive there, does it not happen here? Yeah. It happens. I do not encourage that. But one thing that I do not compromise is cleanliness. Hygiene, I do not compromise it. Nit sula hase, si ñaaka, mbopam la has. Waaye sula sa hase, si tilim, yo ya has sa bopa. Do we agree? Ni moye ngay be, ilo soto baliala aya fanna ngaybe badna ye ngaybe ilo nole fo ngole fa ngaybe nsonda fam manso because you know staying clean, it doesn't cost anything. You don't have to struggle to get expensive soap or detergents to clean your area or to, you know, have a glow. Is it expensive? It's not. Just take it, nobody could just get all the scent out. You use it, it makes you glow. You don't have to go struggle to get all these expensive chemical stuffs and put it on your skin. Ladies' hair, she knows the harm that it does. I work in a healthcare setting. I see how badly women come in, and even men, because of the bad chemicals. It's all part of your personal hygiene. All right?
Some are expensive, but they will even make you smell.
Exactly.
They will make you smell bad. If you are out under this hot sun, you start to sweat. Yep. Your clothes will even start to change because of the chemical.
Yeah. And you know, we use knickers, girls, you know, maningul kaji nka duma fano tala kodi, we know duma fano, knickers, you know, boxers, guys who use boxers, underwear, yes stuff. But sometimes we forget that we need to change our bras and our underwears as frequently as we need to change our clothes. Yes, no, like seriously.
Oh, yeah.
That is the reality.
It's true.
It's true. It's the reality. Sometimes you will see a person will use the same kind of bra constantly before washing it because it's going inside. Probably no one else is going to see it. They may not see it, but it's going to cause something to you. The dirt is accumulating. And how often do you like clean like under your boobs and stuff? I see some girls would use soap to clean their private parts. You don't need it. All you need is clean water. Just wash your hands. We've been created in a way, it doesn't even cost anything. Look at that important, there's a lot of set. And the area that you're going to use must set. And when you're done, you wash your hands. Sometimes we change our sanitary pads, we don't wash our hands. We don't use it, we don't wash our hands. You probably go and take food and eat. Okay. Yeah, and we take the pads when we are ready. Instead of like burying them, the disposable ones, we take them, we burn them, or throw them in the trash.
In the trash, yeah.
So you need to set. Are we questioning ourselves now? All right, yeah. Good. Yeah, I will end here, but really will take up. But this, remember this. Kula has a nyaka. Bopam la has. Why kula has a tilim? Ni moye ngaybe soto baliala aya fanne ngaybe ni aye ngaybe la nola ifo ngole fanne kodi wassalam. Thank you.
Waaw de dégg ngeen lu mu wax te du ok duma comme am na ñoo xam ne day comme seen kër yi dañ dee share bathroom dañ dee share toilet ok dangaa ne saa yu nekk man maa ko dee raxas so yow doo faale yow sa own personal hygiene because dangaa ok every time man maa ko dee raxas léegi keneen yow doo ko mën a raxasaat te yow yaa ko dee jëfandikoo pour sa wér bu yaram nga foog ne loolu tam bokk na si set boo bokkul si set because soo ne kii du ko def man duma ko def te ku ñëw sa kër eke yow la xam mu ñëw yow la moo xas du xas seen waa kër dafa ne dem naa kër ñoom diw ndike seen wanag bi nii la mel hee te yow yaa ko soxla because sangu foo xam ne yow sa boppa xool nga ne fii man wax dëgg ne yara su ma yaram nangoo pour ma sangu fi waaye foofu nga dee sangu nga ne yow jigéen nga dangaa toppatoo sa boppa because ñun ak góor yi dañ ute nit ñu bindee du benn so loxo bi moom looy munti def du tooga looy munti def sa loxo bi dee ko raxas rek muy set hand sanitizer àndal ak moom fo looy munti def soo amul ndox pour raxasu usal hand sanitizer bi pour cleans at least mu rey fiw germs yoo xam ne mun na koo rey si biiram nga continuer loolu moo gën a important waaye bàyyi ndek bu métti bu moom baaxul si góor baaxul si jigéen waaw.
And another thing is, one of you is going to explain the Madinka side, after. If you don't explain, you'll be in trouble. So one thing that I want to make emphasis on, do you know a good personal hygiene will boost your confidence? Yep. There is a way that you will dress. You look all good, nice spray. When you walk here, the way you walk will change. You have that confidence when you face anyone to talk. Probably there's this beautiful girl you've set your eyes on and all. The day that you dress, big her son say, yes, you yourself know that you're man for. When you see her, you have that confidence to go and talk to her, not so. But there are times, because of the way you dress, you yourself, you don't look too good. You don't want people to see you. You hide yourself. So it is very, very much important, and it's very interesting that we're having this conversation today. So now the floor is open. We are going to receive few questions.
Hi everyone, my name is Adam Afai. I want to ask, whenever people talk about personal hygiene, they forget to mention our environment and the food that we eat. I think it's very, very important, but you haven't mentioned it.
Our Fai, right?
Adam Afai.
Adam Afai. Yes. No one the Fai Biram Penda Wagan. See, this Fayan did not mention it, but this other Fayan did. Yeah. It's true. It's very true. I just chip in a little about the environment, about how we throw our sanitary pads in the trash and then burn them instead of burying them. But it is beyond that. Some people are into farming, where you just, you see, it's like they use these really nasty areas to go cultivate and stuff. You don't get it clean, because what you're growing there is going to our tummies, I don't know how this whole agriculture works, but it's part of it. And also in our homes also, you have the house here and the trash is everywhere. When it's rainy season, not just the scent, but the environment itself. And imagine having kids there. And imagine having to put your bowl of your food, you start eating it, and before you know it, it's like you have nausea and stuff. So it's not just about the skin, it's everywhere. When you say hygiene, you can have personal hygiene, you can have medical hygiene, you can have environmental hygiene. It's a lot, it's really wide. Because even in the hospitals, some years ago in the Gambia healthcare settings, you have malaria, they would use one syringe. You use it till you finish your chloroquine injection. Yes? And that should be part of hygiene. You shouldn't use it. Even what you use to withdraw, you shouldn't use the same needle to put it in the skin. And it's all part of hygiene. But because of certain degree of poverty, some things happen. But as we are, growing, we're learning and changing things. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
So finally, we've come to the end of this interesting seminar. On behalf of the entire Face of Africa Runway Project team, we would like to say a very big thank you to our speaker for today, Fatu. We are very, very much grateful for the wisdom that you've impacted in us. And of course, not forgetting our sponsors, AfriCell and Ida Perfume. The entire GRTS crew, Block TV, thank you so much for everything.
Hello, this is Guy Salaye, and I'm here with two amazing models from the Face Africa Runway Project, and we just got done with this beautiful, beautiful seminar. And I just want to ask you a few questions. I'll start with you. Yeah. What did you think of, everything we were taught inside? What did you get from it, and how is it going to shape your day-to-day after this?
Well, I think everything was just amazing. I learned a lot, especially mental health. I think I actually see myself in one of the topics that they talk about, or one of the things that they talk about mental health. Yeah, and I think I've learned a lot, and I'm gonna go through it, and That's very good. That's very good. And over to you. I saw you really participating. You had your head bobbing and everything. So what did you learn, and how is it going to affect you from today?
I learned a lot today, and it was so effective. And for me, I will keep practicing it step by step, especially mental health. Like for me, I think we should learn to love one another. And from today, I guess I will just be doing that 100%.
That's very good. That's very good. So thank you very much. Stay tuned. We have so much more coming. And as you can see, we had a very good time. Catch us next time. Bless. Yes, this is Guys again, and I'm here with my guys. We have to represent the guys once in a while. So, the seminar, I saw you really taking it in. You seemed like you were enjoying yourself. I enjoyed myself. So what did you think? What did you learn, and how are you going to put that into practice going forward?
Okay, what seized my attention from the seminar, I can say all the topics, but especially personal hygiene, because a complete human being cannot go on without a good hygiene, because even the Islam and any other belief that you have, it always taught us that we should be clean. So that is what I picked from that, and that is what I will put in practice, inshallah.
That's very good. Personal hygiene, that was a very, very strong topic. What about you? What did you get from it?
Okay, today was fine. I learned a lot from the seminar today. Like I say, personal hygiene, like that topic is like, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was a very good one. A lot of people don't talk a lot about personal hygiene, but I'm glad we were able to cover that today. And if you say you got something from it and we're going to implement it, then God help us. Yeah. So thank you very much. And like I said, catch you next time.
SMS service in the Gambia brought to you by the coolest network, AfriCell. Text all day, every day with your friends and loved ones to AfriCell network for only 40 bututs per SMS. The texting never stops. AfriCell, always hook you up.
With AfriCell, you're never out of credit even if you're out of cash. Borrow up to $250 as credit with the AfriCell Cholera Credit. Send a blank SMS to 152 to activate the Cholera Credit. AfriCell Cholera Credit, the solution for you. Do you enjoy talking on the phone? Well, if so, enjoy 1,000 minutes of talk time from your AfriCell line to your loved one or your favorite person for $150. Dial star 135 hash to get your very own 1,000 minutes of talk time. Let's talk. Talk till you drop. Enjoy free calls every morning between the hours of 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. Pay for the first minute and the rest of your call is free. Nothing beats this. Let the conversation begin.